Hi, this is Mike from Smith & Edwards. I'm here with Ryan, the surplus department manager. People have been talking about preparedness, bug out bags, and all those kinds of things. What are we finding here at Smith & Edwards?
Well, you know, some people just like the pre-made bags. Another option, which is my preference, is to build your own. And I would recommend starting with a small bag. Too big of a bag and you're too tempted to fill it with stuff, and you got to remember you got to carry that. 72-hour kit is basically a camp kit. It's something you're going to carry a lot more gear in. You're trying to sustain yourself in reasonable comfort for 3 days. This is merely something that's light, easy to grab. You want to get from point A to point B as fast as you can. As far as the contents go, you know, it's just your basic survival goods. Definitely want to have water. You're not going to be able to carry enough water to sustain you as much as you'd like. I'd say about a quart, along with the means to purify more and a good container, pre-sized for your purification needs. Another thing is shelter. Not going to have room in there for the big 3-season sleeping bags, so you're going to have to go light, going to have to go easy to carry. Nice thermal bag will do good. Poncho, not only shelter but also rainwear, keep you dry. A lot of people don't realize the value of a poncho when it's just windy and it's not even wet.
And that's a great size. It really is.
Paracord.
Also here in our bag of tricks, first aid.
Food. Light, compact, nutrient dense. I prefer something you can eat on the go. You don't have to cook, you don't have to stop. Definitely need lighting. Nobody wants to be stuck out there in the dark. You got your good old standbys, good flashlight, good headlamp. If you have to choose just one, I'd go with the headlamp, hands-free use. Another good option is area lighting.
We got a solar light. I'm always a headlamp fan, but we've got solar light. It folds up flat in your kit, so it doesn't take a lot of room, and your batteries are never dead.
Extra clothing is always a good thing to have. It's good to throw in a Ziploc bag, garbage bag with some extra clothing in there. Basic change of underwear, extra socks. I always like to put in a warm hat and some gloves. Ideally, some gloves that have a little bit of insulation in there, but mainly to protect yourself. You don't want to be handling anything sharp, cutting your hands up. I recommend having at least a couple of means of fire starting. Just your basic matches. A good ferrocerium rod is good. It lasts a long time, all weather.
Kind of fun. I had to do that twice.
Yeah. It's also good to have an accelerant in there for your fire. Trioxane is a good one. If you need a fire, you need it bad.
Let's see what else we got. I wondered where I put that. I thought I'd lost that.
Definitely part of the bug out kit.
All right. You were thinking about those.
The multi-tool. It's always good to have a blade in there. You could go with the fixed route, which is also useful. Definitely a multi-tool. You can do a lot of things with this you can't do with this. Another useful thing to have is a neckerchief, in this case a shemagh. It's always good. Head wrap, dust mask, keeps you warm at night, keeps you cool during the day if you wet it down. Plus it's just something to wipe your hands on, which is nice. Always throw in nice light warm jacket. You never know what kind of weather you're going to be running in.
Compactable, that'd be a good choice.
You want something compact, something easy to carry. Remember, this is just a good idea. The important thing is to have something with you, have something that you can use. You can always build upon it later. These are just some ideas.
Start small, build it to what you need it to be. The main thing is that you have one, so be prepared. You know, I don't know if this, I really think this is a crappy item for a survival kit. You know, and you know why? I mean, you know, you may think, you know, it's dangerous and all that, but I would rather have the Vietnam era and the baseball type. They throw better. These are heavier and you have no idea where they're going to go. So wouldn't you say that's probably a better item than the other one?
Oh, definitely.